Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a pair of 2019 32 Lo-Cut Snowboard Boots. This is basically the brainchild behind Pierre-Andre, the guy and founder behind Outsole Technology, the company that is 32. It's an all-mountain freestyle boot. It's designed for anyone that's beginner to advanced level in ability that wants a traditional lace and a little bit more performance out of their boot with a team style fit. I like the way these look. They kind of look like a classic low-cut skate shoe. As you see, it says 3 and 2 for 32. This original design came out of kind of like Etnies skate shoes, and Pierre-Andre, I think it was like 4 years ago, decided to come out with the Lo-Cut, a boot that looks just like the Etnies skate shoe. Now, this is gonna have a little bit more of more support than your average boot or average boot within the 32 line. Has a 5, I'd say maybe even a 6 on the flex rating scale, 1 being soft, 10 being really stiff. There's a lot of boots underneath it that are, a little bit softer than this thing. It doesn't have any support, it doesn't have any like a big flex notches in that mid step, but a lot of the upper material, it feels a lot more supportive. The back section is actually pretty comfortable. Notice that this top section actually is softer, so when you're on that heel side edge, you don't get a lot of pinching and bite from your boot or your high back. There's a 3D molded tongue. This is actually very even flexing style tongue. Has internal style gussets too, and again, with traditional laces, you can't go wrong with that. Another great thing is this kind of abrasion resistant style toe. Most people who use these tend to be freestyle riders. A lot of those guys tend to hike, like whether that be in the streets or hiking a feature at the park. And they have this little toe, this like abrasion resistant style toe. So when you're jamming your toe in, whether it be like hiking upstairs or whatever, it's going to have a lot less wear than you'll normally have with just like a leather style toe box. Underneath your foot is this awesome thing. This is a performance rubber outsole. It has a very low profile to it. It's going to feel like a skate shoe. It's going to give the board a lot of feel, and because it's made out of rubber, it's going to be a little heavier than what you'll find in the STI Evolution outsole foam that you find in a lot of 32 boots, but it's going to be more abrasion resistant. It's going to last a lot longer, and it's going to provide a nice stable platform. There's a 0 drop with this. That means it's going to be one continued thickness. It's not thicker in the heel and then gradually tapers off. It's one continued thickness. It feels really like a skate shoe. And another cool thing about this boot is that it does feature what's called the team harness. So notice that this liner, the team liner, doesn't have an integrated liner lacing system. It actually has a lower style harness with a locking lace system there. It doesn't really go up very high, just a little bit higher than your ankle, so there's gonna be a little bit more play on the upper section, again with that back spot too. And this liner is a real big step up from what you find in the Comfort Fit boots. This is the team liner. It's a dual density Evolution style foam. This is proprietary to 32. Even though other brands carry Intuition foam, they don't carry this kind. And I like what 32 does with their liners. The J-bars internally seem to be just a little bit exaggerated, a little bit bigger than what you'll mostly find. But it also has the ability with a heel for better heel hold with the heel hold kit. That's right, there's actually pockets on the lateral and medial side of each of the liners that you can put these custom fit rings. Now this is 5 millimeters thick. This one is 3 millimeters thick. You can double stack them. You can do whatever you want to get a perfect fit around your heel. One of our team riders and 32 team riders, Kyle Kennedy, actually puts a couple of these things only in his right boot because he has an old injury on his right ankle, which is actually kind of funny. There's upper support panels on the lateral and medial side, and then of course a power strap up on top. I love cranking my upper sections super tight and keeping my lower sections really loose, and the power strap is one thing that gives me a real good fit around my calf. And then there's this. This is a team footbed. It's a kind of a dual density. There's a little bit of arch support and a nice little heel cradle, moisture wicking style top. It's a big step up from the regular molded footbed you'll find in the Comfort Fit boots. Overall though, stepping into like the real realm of snowboard boots is this bad boy. This is the 2019 32 Lo-Cut Snowboard Boot. You can check it out at the house by selecting the link below in the description. Leave a comment or a question. Let me know what you think of this thing here. Subscribe to the channel right there. Check out more vids there. And of course, hopefully I'll see you on snow. Peace.